I want to do this, so I'm a finishing man.
In March 2019, 2 warehouse operatives from Evans Cycles made a pledge to get some bikes and complete a 100-mile cycle ride together. With less than 6 months to train and prepare, this is their story. Every year, thousands of riders take on the biggest challenge UK cycling has to offer, the Prudential RideLondon. A 100-mile route which starts at London's Olympic Park and takes riders deep into the Surrey Hills, taking on some leg-burning climbs before returning to the capital to cross the finish line on Pall Mall. In 2019, with just 6 months to prepare, 2 newcomers with little riding experience are planning to take on the challenging ride. The Warehouse to 100.
My name's Colin SPIRES. I work in the transport office. I drive the lorries, I fix the lorries, basically anything I'm asked to do.
I'm Paul Birmingham and my job role is the pack distribution manager. So basically I look after everything that comes into the warehouse and everything going out of the warehouse.
But the Ride 100, I was talked into it by Paul, to be honest. I think he was just looking for someone with the same physique as himself to bash it out together. And like an idiot, I said yes.
I'm getting fat and I'm getting known for eating cake. So any cake and biscuits around and I seem to be there. And obviously in my role now I'm not getting out as much as I used to. So when this was mentioned I thought it'd give me an incentive to at least keep going to the gym and that.
A bit nervous. I've been out a few times on the old mountain bike and I think I've done miles and miles, and then you look at the tracker thing and you think, oh my God, I've only done 9. And it's like, I've got to do 10, 11 more of those. It's a bit daunting.
I think downhill worries me more than going uphill. I think I'll be okay going uphill. I think the speed of coming down the hill I think that's where it'll get me. So hopefully Colin will get me over that and then hopefully I can get him up the hill.
Well, I mean, Colin's ridden a bit, but I don't think Paul has ever ridden a bike. And if he has, it's sort of a mile to the shops. It's not riding as I guess frankly, people that ride bikes would say riding. And as I said, in the length of time to get to the level of fitness to do 100 miles, it's a big ask. It's a very big ask.
With only 155 days until the ride, Paul and Colin get sized up for their new bikes.
I've got the Arcos D3 adventure bike. It's good.
The man's version. So I've got the Pinnacle Arcos D2 women's version. It's a really good bike. It's quite easy to operate once you get used to the gears. Yeah, I mean,
it's a bit sketchy at first with the shorter handlebars more than anything.
So I was alright with that because at my height and size, it's quite a comfortable fit for me. If you can just push me around for the next 100 miles, that'd be really nice. Thank you very much.
Do it for 99 of them. You do the last mile yourself.
Well, yeah, I want all the glory myself, thanks.
You crashed into each other.
Training starts with a 10-kilometre hill ride on turbo trainers to get an idea of their starting fitness. What starts off as a fun ride ends with a taste of what lies ahead.
Am I in? What gear am I in?
For me it's okay. I normally do 10k on my mountain bike, so 10k on flat London roads is fine. But
I only do 3 miles a day in the car. That was a bit of a shock. So 10k doing hills, I was, you know, because Colin obviously finished his well before me, and I thought, you know, and he didn't look as much troubled as I did. But once I realised, you know, I wasn't that far away, and it was a bit harder. It was better, but when I was doing it, I was thinking there's something wrong here. It's put a bit of doubt in my mind.
Later that week, it was time to take on the road.
So the first time I went out was on last Saturday on the roads. We went round Rusby, so we did about an 8-mile loop, and it was quite they're saying there's not many hills, but I thought it was hilly, and I did struggle a bit, and I thought I'd be okay with my power, but no, I struggled. And I think it brought it home to me that I sort of do need to train, and it's not just you can turn up on the day and do it. So, like, this is our first week in it, so we're coming to the end of our first week, and I think once we get through this, it'll get easier. It'll be like, you know, it'll just be a normal thing now, going out on a bike ride at lunchtime, innit?
It's not going to be easy at all, but I believe in them. They're going to do it. Colin can do it. Well, Paul, yeah, as well. It's much harder for him because he's got no cycling fitness, but he's trying, and he's trying really hard. So.
I think once I've crossed the finish line and realised that I've done the 100 mile, I think it'll be a massive thing, and I think it'll be quite a big buzz. Do you know what I mean? To say that from going from nothing to getting the 100 mile, I think, you know.
With 140 days to go, their journey is just beginning.